to an audience member. We got a man in the studio, Jason. Come over here. Jason, what's your question?
Unfortunately, Rachel, I am lactose intolerant, so I would love to bring a recipe or a dish to Thanksgiving that
So you have something to eat.
I can enjoy and that I can share with the rest of the family.
Gotcha.
Totally
Okay,
agree.
guys, what are you doing for him?
I have a really exciting fix for this one, Jason. And it's a very secret ingredient that's going to change your dairy-free lifestyle, I think. It's something I'm really passionate about. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of shallot into this cast iron pot.
What are we trying to make?
Sorry, we're going to make...
I'm like, wait, did she skip over the part about what we're making?
No cream, creamy wild mushroom soup. So it's really rich and thick and creamy, and it's really actually great to take to a potluck because soup will serve a crowd and you just wrap up the pot and go.
Right.
So into this cast iron skillet, I have about 2 pounds of cremini mushrooms. And you want to cook mushrooms over really, really high heat and get a nice brown on everything and get the moisture out of the mushrooms. So these cook for like 8 to 10 minutes until they're really, really brown.
At least.
Exactly.
Definitely do not add salt to mushrooms until they are fully brown. You're slowing down the process, of course,
Exactly.
because salt draws liquids out. Brown mushrooms completely first before you add your salt.
Exactly. I'm going to add my salt in here now because they have a nice brown on them. So when you're browning the mushrooms, you want to use really high heat to make sure that you're going to get all the moisture out of them. And when you're cooking over induction, it's really easy to adjust the heat for any kind of cooking like browning, simmering, or sauteing. So I added
you
a little
threw in
bit
a bunch of shallot,
Yes,
right?
So lovely, thank you. Chopped up a little bit of garlic. I'm going to
And
throw that
some
in here.
thyme.
Some nice fresh thyme, all the flavors of Thanksgiving. And then I'm going to throw in some cauliflower. Cauliflower is one of those ingredients, it's like easy to throw in somewhere because it's a little flavorless. It tastes like what you're flavoring around it. So it makes a nice creamy, has a creamy consistency when you puree it up. So I'm going to throw in about 4 cups of cauliflower. And then here comes the secret ingredient. And this, we can chat after the show and I'll give you some more recipes for this as well. This is a cup of raw cashews. So I don't know if you've ever tried this before.
Cashews are the vegan substitute for cream in a lot of dishes. Creamy pasta sauces, cream-based soups. It's really just ground up, raw, unsalted cashew.
And it really makes like a really thick, you wouldn't really know the difference between heavy cream and that. So I throw about a cup of some raw cashews in there and I let that soften. I'm going to deglaze with just a little bit of sherry because I like the way that sherry
And mushrooms get along beautifully.
Very
really lovely.
And then these are just some reconstituted porcini.
Reconstituted porcini is going in.
So it's like, and I know you also have a lot of vegetarians in your family, you were saying.
I do.
So this is a very like kind of meaty soup and still creamy and satisfying.
And then veg
without
stock.
adding, exactly. So I'm adding in vegetable stock. You can use beef if your family's not vegetarians. So you want to add in another 2 quarts of the stock. You're going to bring that up to a boil.
And then let it cook till everybody's tender,
Let it cook,
right?
and then you're just going to puree it until it's completely smooth. I'm going to show you what that looks like on this side. And it's nice.
Oh, wow.
Look at
It's
that.
so thick.
Look, I don't know, like, look how creamy without any...
I mean, it's beautiful.
without any...
Want to try?
Oh, yeah, a little chive. And cooking on these induction ranges is really great because
Isn't it gorgeous?
the range doesn't get hot, but the pot does. So if you spill anything, I'm really messy in the kitchen. If you spill anything, it's a really
doesn't
easy
make
cleanup. It
crust.
doesn't stick.
Right.
Exactly. So let me know what you think about that, Grant. Would you like some?
Yes, please. I'm
Look, Grant's standing there like, please, I'm gonna have some more.
This is delicious.
Is it good?
Oh my God, it is so good. Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, it really is a great swap. It's a very, very cool recipe. And again,
So tasty.
you know, I've been writing a ton of stuff like this all season long. I'm doing a little paleo, a little vegan, a little vegetarian. Food can taste good no matter what discipline you're writing in. Whether it's a meat eater or not, that's just tasty soup. It's a cool new recipe to try for this Thanksgiving. Good job to you guys. Thank you for our viewers. Hey, don't forget to go to our website, and you're going to get a bonus nut-free pecan pie. And thanks again to our friends at Frigidaire Gallery, of course. Up next, one of my good girlfriends. She is hilarious, so get some tissues because you're going to be laughing so hard you'll be crying. Allie Wentworth is here.